Welcome back, everybody. I'm Keralis, and this is the next episode of City Skylines. So just sit back, relax, and enjoy the Russian suburb. You guys left so much awesome feedback, like mostly positive. Of course, there's some negative as well, because you know, life sucks. What can you do? Well, just live through it, I guess, deal with it. But what you guys also did is went on a little like rage rampage, and mostly because my dark shadows and my color correction. And I've tweaked it, alright? So now the shadows are less shadowy. As you can see, now we can see the back of the building, we can see this side. So I guess that is a win-win scenario. And also, you guys rage about that I don't use the default color correction, and I'm not gonna do that. I just think that default one is so oversaturated that I don't like it. Let me show you. Default, mine, and default again. So yeah, that's what I mean. I just don't like it. It's just too oversaturated, and this is how it's gonna stay, alright? I play the game and I enjoy it this way. And that's enough, alright? No changing back. So the shadows are less shadowy, so that's pretty amazing. And what goes for your feedback? Most of you guys told me that, like, for you guys living in Eastern European countries, you told me there's actually like tons of grass patches. And you're absolutely right. I did some googling. You wanted to know where I'm from in Poland, and I was born in a place called Kielce. It's a city between Warsaw and Krakow. So I did some googling. And you're absolutely right. Like, usually just in front of all the buildings and stuff, it doesn't have to be grass. It's in some occasions it's just kind of like dirt and stuff, but usually that's the thing. So we might tweak it. We might tweak it in the future, but for now I'm just gonna leave it as it is, and as we get back to it, we can tweak it and make it more beautiful. But in today's episode, okay, this is gonna be very bad. We're gonna do a nuclear power plant, alright? I know what you're thinking, like, look at nuclear power plant, Chernobyl, even though Chernobyl's not in Russia, but I know what you're thinking. But this is the thing, right? Usually when I go into night mode, like evening night mode and whatnot, I don't know if we're gonna see it at this time, but oh my god, this view is just breathtaking. Can you guys see how the buildings get darker in the horizon? Because we're gonna get into a power shortage. So that's bad. Usually, at this current stage, I'm running it mostly on solar panels, and it's bad because they don't really do much good at night times. So today we're gonna do. Okay, everybody okay? Everybody fine over here? Yes. Today we're gonna do a nuclear power plant. But before we go into the nuclear power plant, I want to show you this. Because a lot of you guys mentioned that I don't have any shops around here, and that's true. I didn't place any in the previous episode. But I found this on the Steam Workshop. It's a bus stop with a market. And it's kind of like a little Russian thing going on. Let me just see here. Yes, something in Russian, I think. And I remember going to Poland over the summers back in the day. And they're like all over the place. I don't think this functions as a bus stop, by the way. It's just like a little commercial zone. But they're like all over the place. There's like small kiosk where you can buy newspapers, drinks, and cigarettes and whatnot. So I need to kind of find more of those, because I think they're really cool looking. Let me just see. They're here in the Rikomod. Just placing them in like random bits and pieces. Like here would be a good spot for it. Just on the corner here. Just amazing. And there we go. Replace the concrete for now. There we go. Look at it. Ain't that amazing? It's perfect. But what goes for the nuclear power plant, I'm not gonna place it near next to this zone. And yeah, I did use this, by the way, the key Kwai from the original game. I don't like them that much. Maybe because I can't use them really. Like, they're super easy to place, but what goes for like road placement, it kind of gives you this little gap, which I don't like. Maybe you can tweak that. I don't know. Maybe I just don't know how to do it. I like my seawalls. Yeah, I do like them. But the nuclear power plant is going to be placed somewhere about here. And it's going to be this one. I've had it for ages. It's called Forsmark. It's situated just north of Stockholm or Uppsala in Sweden. And I'm not sure it has 3 reactors in real life. But here it's 3 at least. 3 different ones. So Forsmark 2, 1 and 3.1. You know what would be good? If I just googled a little image of the area, because that's gonna help me a lot, I guess. Be right back. I'm just gonna Google. Google is your friend. So I do have a little image here next to me on the other screen, and it's situated on the coast. So this would not be a bad area to put it in whatsoever. I'm just thinking, how do we gonna do it? Because it does have like canals going into it. I guess it's for the cooling water and stuff. So first is first. Let's just extend this road. Is it gonna go up a hill or something? Let me just see here. You go straight. I don't think there's gonna be a bus road here in the future, but for now it could be a bus road. Oh no, crap. First of all, let's just disable the prop anarchy so the trees go away. Let's extend it about maybe 50 tiles north. Oh yeah, okay, it does go up a hill. Which is not bad. We can remove this guy and we can terraform the whole terrain, I guess, here. And that's gonna be a win-win scenario, I guess. It's gonna look pretty cool here, though, because it's gonna be a steep drop. Hey, we can work with that. We can make it a little hill or something. It's not gonna be like super accurate what it is from real life, but I still want to have like some elements which are kind of like, yeah, that's kind of like from the real thing. So that is something I really want to do. Bam, 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 and bam. So there we go. So now we have terraformed that terrain, and first thing I'm gonna do. This is tricky, especially like when you're kind of trying to reproduce something from real life, because I see an image. Don't worry, this is not gonna stay. This is just a little like temporary guideline for us. So it does have a road here. Let's do something like this, maybe. Thinking in progress. And then it has like a little like canal going in here towards this, and then it goes down. So let's try to put one down. Landscaping canals. This is the key twice. We do have the flood walls. And I'm thinking like, how is the land here? I guess if we just go with the medium canal, that would work. So let's see how close we can place it towards that using the Anarchy mods. Still gives a little gap, but I can live with that. And let's just extend to that for now. Then I'm gonna demolish some of this. Sorry, this is gonna be a very painful episode, but it has to be done. We need the power. And I know I can just pop it down, but I don't want to just pop it down. I wanna make something out of this. Okay, 6, 90, 180, perfect. And then it's gonna be a bridge going to that side. Perfect. So we got something like this. This can be demolished. Now we have a beautiful curvature and everything is just amazing, I think. But what I'm thinking on the inside, what I'm gonna be using those smaller roads. So if I just take this guy down, just to kind of see if it's kind of like leveled out and terraformed. Perfect. Don't mind the bushes, alright? They might be gone in a later stage. But then we can also do this guy next to that guy. Delete that guy, because obviously, as I told you, a lot of guys are involved here in the building of this thing. Bam, and that goes here. Perfect. So we do have some shapes, and what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna grab, because as you can see here in real life, there's no Google Street View, but I guess it's kind of because of the safety of this. One of them is gonna be, I guess some abouts here would kind of work. Let's just leave 4 tiles. So this is reactor number 1 in the middle of the forest. Don't worry, it's not gonna be there forever. And then number 2, I should kind of maybe find out where they are kind of situated in real life, but hey, bam. Perfect. So we have 1, 2, and those can be demolished. Something like this, and then there's a road going something like this behind it. Maybe just for now. Maybe not. Maybe just leave a little bit more space on the back. But then again, do we need to waste the space? No, let's just not waste any more space because we can make some cool stuff. Like this, that goes in here, perfect. There's some parking lots, I think, or containers here in real life and stuff, as you can see on the Google images. But then I'm gonna do this, and now what it has a little thing like going down like this, a rod, and then this big guy is situated somewhere here on this road. Oh, this is super tricky. Let's just move this big guy and put him down hereabouts. Yeah, I think we're onto something. Don't don't judge this yet, all right? Don't judge this yet. Then this road can maybe go straight. No, terraform that down. I think as soon as all the details come in place, it's gonna look super awesome. But now, yeah, it is what it is. This road goes into this road. This road goes behind this road. This road connects to that guy, and bam. So the canal is kind of going around those, just behind those two, and then it kind of swirls around and it goes just to this guy, and then it kind of stops. Not sure this is too big, but then again it goes in a little bay here as well on the images. This is pretty exciting. This is pretty exciting, in my opinion. I think it's pretty awesome. Let's see, how can I go about this? Because you can definitely connect to that guy. Can you be a thing going to here and then going down? And it doesn't go all the way down, I guess. But I think we need more space here. Yeah, we need more space. Because what I can see, there's a little thing, like a little bay going in as well on this guy. Which kind of makes me think that it might have something to do with the cooling water coming out here in the back. But I just don't know. So let's just take this guy to here and stop. To here and stop. Perfect. Oh crap. Well, that's not too bad. That's not, well, maybe extend a little bit. But why doesn't it snap now? Okay, so now it snaps. Bam, perfect. Delete you. And the only thing is that it looks kind of semi-derp now. Mainly because this canal is kind of huge in real life, and this one is really small and tiny, but there's only one size of the canals in-game, which kind of makes this scenario tricky. And then delete those trees. And it goes down into the... crap. Okay, take it back a little bit, and then it goes down in a straight shape. Perfect. Something like this. I think we're onto something, right? It's gonna take a while. It's gonna require tons of detailing and stuff. But this is kinda how it looks, I think. I'm really hoping that this water will reach the far end. It should, right? But also I've been thinking, because I guess we don't really have any like awesome pumping stations. No. I guess this is the only guy we have, which is because this is kind of like this is not pretty. I mean, it's bigger than the nuclear power plant itself. I guess we could maybe use some of those guys. Not too shabby. I don't know. Let's first of all let's just do the streets here. There's obviously going to be a little street going somewhere here to the other side. Like this. Oh no, there's a lot of water here. Holy crap. But that's good. That's good. Because if this is going to be overflowing, the pumping station should make it pump out the water. Kinda-ish. But it's going to be bad because then the car is going to be... Okay, it's bad. It's bad. It's bad. Let's do... What if I do this road here then? Is this still gonna be a thing? It's still gonna be a thing. So let's just put down 1, 2, and 3 of those guys. Oh, it's bad. The only problem we got here mainly is that those guys are super oversized when it comes to like comparisons to this guy. So I guess it's not a pretty thing, but... I could always search the Steam Workshop for more, but I'm really limited on what I can grab now because I'm reaching the end. The end of the assets, because I have so much crap installed. As mentioned previously, as soon as I go on the Steam Workshop, I grab everything I see. And it's bad. But it's mainly like, if I would kind of like make up my mind and make this city one themed, that wouldn't be a problem. But I really want to get as much stuff as I can into it. Because, yeah. Alright, so it works. So it's pumping out the water. There's gonna be bouncing back. I guess we could go with a poop facility. But I think that would look really horrible. Then also there is a road. It's kind of semi-awkward looking in a picture next to me when doing it, because I kind of keep out of focus, I guess. There is a road going across that. This could be demolished. Something like this. Even though there should be more space behind those, but I will have to live with that. I don't mind. Then it's gonna be less concrete and everybody's gonna be a happy camper in the end, I guess. But yeah, something like this. Let me just figure out a little bit bits and pieces here. So I did some terraforming here. Kind of made this road a little bit more prettier. And I'm also thinking like about security checks and stuff, but I guess we can just fence it off somehow and make it per the any house. But then in real life, like this road here, it's super tricky, trust me. But I think this road here on the picture, it kind of goes down here. It looks like some type of office building. There's office buildings here and car parkings up here. But then hereabouts, it kind of goes in a little bit. So the question is if we should terraform that down somehow. Let's grab an elevation here, and kind of looks like it's a little bay going all the way in. Hopefully this is going to be correct. Well, doesn't matter if it's not. You guess they're going to be like, oh, what a waste of space. Doesn't matter. It's going to look pretty maybe. And that's why we're doing it, alright? Something like this. Crap, the bushes. Okay, something like this I guess would do for now. The thing about this in real life is that this kind of goes out, like this road goes out in a bridge to another island over here someabouts, and according to Google Maps that's kind of like a fusion fuel disposal thingy over here. And over here is actually on Google Maps, Hertz car rentals. I'm like, what? Well, it is what it is. But there is actually a little thing going out here. I'm not sure I can do it. It's a little like peninsula. Like this road kind of swirls around here in a shape. So let me just see if that is a thing we could represent. There we go. Something like this. And that's gonna be it. And on the other side it just goes out and it's like a little peninsula thingy. So let's represent that. I've noticed as soon as I get close to the canals and doing some stuff with the terraform mod, my screen starts flashing. I don't know why. Something like this. So we do have like rough things going on here with the terraforming. Now it's just kind of like detail working this to bits. Also we could use, maybe we could like, if I just go into the power options, can maybe use those, the power substations. Nothing which exists in real life, but let me just show you guys, because I don't think I've showed you guys this before. Look how awesome they look. The question is, if I do a power line from this guy, let me just try this out. Let's just do it straight. Will that pillar in the end disappear? Yes, it actually is. That is super awesome. If you guys want to grab it, it's called the Power Substation MG. Not sure what MG, maybe the creator is called MG. But that is definitely a thing. Even though this doesn't exist in real life, we can always kind of tweak it and modify it and do something out of it. Possibilities. And then this road here, in real life, it kind of swirls up a little mountain thing here. And there's some type of silos, which I see here. And stuff going on. But yeah, from this point on, it's just going to be like detail working this to bits. And by the way, let me see if this is going to be a thing. You know how we have those rocks? I was been thinking about those because they kind of look like, if I just put them down here, no, maybe not the humongous one, maybe not those. But some of them actually look a little bit slippery. So maybe we could have them in some like a water scenario. Will that be a thing? Because I mean, we're using the mods I'm using, I can just overlap them to bits and stuff. It's gonna look pretty decent having them in kind of like... Yeah, look at this. That is not bad, even though it's kind of like super oversized, but just having something like this all over the place. Because the good thing about those, they're really like, it kind of looks like the water kind of affects them and makes them slippery and stuff. So that is definitely a thing. Let me think about this. Welcome back, everybody. So I've been placing some random bits and pieces here and there, and it's starting to become something. It's like far, far away from where I want it to be, but I'm loving it so far. Even though this kind of looks crap, I need to fix that. But other than that, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna post a Google Map image link in the description so you can kind of see where I'm trying to recreate. Even though it's kind of far off from the real deal, but yeah, it's something. On the Google Map image, this says Hertz Rentals. Well, didn't have that. Europe Car it is instead. And I'm having a hard time finding a nice looking office building, because I think there's some type of offices over here. Also, there's some silos here on the cliff top, and I'm not sure what they're all about, but well, they're here. I'm gonna purify that area. And trees. Like, we do have a lot of those ones in Sweden. I think they're like conifer or something. So I'm gonna be placing those all over the place. It's gonna take a while, but so far so good. This doesn't exist in on the real deal though. But I still kind of think it kind of fits the theme. So why? How can I neglect it? Didn't have any other fire station, so the UK fire station it is. I'm loving it. And by the way, how much power does those guys produce? 640, 640, 960. And those though? 10. Amazing. Alright, so we do have a lot of power here. We're almost producing 4,000 megawatts, which is not bad, not too shabby, I guess. And we only need 1,000 for the moment being. So if I disable everything else... Ooh, there's a lot of people dead here in the... Okay. Okay, what's going on here? Why everybody dead? Why you dead? Holy crap, my American peoples are moving out. Do we have a problem? Oh, we have a train accident. Oh no, this is why everybody's having problems and moving out and whatnot. Yeah, look at them. Not sure what happened. Okay, that train despawned. The shabby train is on its route. That moves forward, that's perfect. Hello? This is bad. Alright, so something is going on here in the American suburb, but although you can go... Oh no, that's kind of the only way. Well, you could go here as well. Well, I'm gonna fix that. But anyhows, I'm gonna be back with you guys as soon as possible. It's not done, but so far I'm really happy with it, and I think we're gonna call it quits for today's episode, because this has taken some time to detail and stuff. I'm still missing some offices. I've been searching the city for offices, and I can't really find anything in the same theme, so I need to kind of go on the Steam workshop and kind of try to find something. I even placed the Ford dealership, because that kind of looks like an office, but that just looks silly, so I kind of remove that again. And yeah, I did have a time lapse of this like whole project, like the end final part thingy for today's episode, but my hard drive ran out of space and the file got corrupted, so that kind of sucks. So we just have to live without a time lapse. This thing over here doesn't exist in real life, but since my harbor is kind of close, I kind of thought that might be a good thing to have here. Otherwise it's gonna be bad mojos. Also, I did place some security checks. We have one here, and this guy pops out the Swedish police cars. And we also have one over here. So the final thing I'm kind of missing is kind of like a fence around the whole thing, and some industrial buildings like here and here, for example. It's gonna be some industrial buildings. And the offices over here, and some detail working in between those guys. But other than that, holy crap, I'm happy. Like, if you take a peek at the Google map image, you will have to let me know what you think about it. But I think, like, from the things I've got here, it's pretty close. Like, I know this road doesn't make any sense, and this road doesn't exist. There's a big forest around. You might be like, Zakerias, you got the big harbor here, and now you have this and stuff. Yeah, it doesn't fit the theme and stuff. It does, in my opinion. In my world, it does. I kind of think it looks really cool, because I didn't really have anything planned here besides like small suburbs. So this forest would still stay intact, I guess. I'm liking it. You guys will have to let me know. And by the way, I kind of did I didn't really connect those because that looked silly. Like, I did try, but it, like 4 of those, yeah. But I did this underneath for the moment being. And usually in Sweden I've seen those, and they look like this, and there's like a gravel road next to it just for maintenance purposes and stuff. But I do want to try this out. Let me just see here. Where's the closest city connection? It's up in the American suburb. Let's just try this out. Can I just... Oh, okay, gonna break something. This is temp, okay? This is really temp. So if I go to that guy, that means that should be connected, right? And that is the city connection. So that means if I go to... Let me just go to night scenario. Holy crap, look at this. And yeah, we need to put some lights down. But holy crap, they look amazing. So now the city should be having power nighttime, right? So far it kind of looks good. This is awesome. I just love this view. Yeah, look at this. Lag incoming, by the way. But everything is shining, bright like a diamond. Even though it's like not super dark outside, but still, it does kind of work. Let me see. Let's go super night. And it's still pretty dark. I guess it's the moonlight and stuff. We made it, I think. Yeah, everything works. Super happy. I am, like Yoda would say. Everybody, this is it for today's episode. I'm kind of happy with this, how it turned out. More details will be added. The offices, the industry buildings, the fencing around this place. And I'm not really sure what to have here. Like, I was kind of expanding the American suburbs this direction as well. So we might expand them a little bit. And then just have more farms and stuff. I think that might look really cool. Because in real life there's a little bit of forest, and then I think there's farms around this guy. So that might be a thing. The Russian suburbs need to be expanded. Holy crap, we have so much to do. The airport needs to be built. But yeah, I'm super happy with this. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, got some inspiration, and hopefully in the next episode I can maybe finish this off camera, or maybe just wait with that. Don't know. But hit the like button if you did enjoy. See you guys in the next episode. Thank you, and bye bye. Damn. Like this, I'm sorry, I always do that. Like, those stones are absolutely love. Look how cool this looks with those stones. Don't go in with ships here. Snap. See you guys in the next one. Thank you, and bye bye. Hi, I'm back. You know how it is. I have a very hard time saying goodbyes, alright? And by the way, I just looked through the footage, and if you can hear strange sounds, it's my beard scratching towards the pop filter. And I'm sorry about that, alright? I need to shave. But anywho's, I did something. This pier here, or this dock thingy, doesn't really exist in real life, but I kind of thought it would look kind of cool, because then this and this kind of becomes a unity. So we can have this here, break it off here, and maybe start continuing it here, if wanted, that is, in the future. I don't know. I think I like it. I like it a lot, because before it looked decent, but now it looks pretty amazing, in my opinion. I love it. Keep it. See you guys in the next one. Thank you so much, and bye bye.